All right, monthly members, this might be one of the most important pieces of Detail Donkey content that you ever watch, and I'm gonna tell you why, because something crazy has happened, and I'm gonna share it with you here today. But first, I wanna give a quick summary for the month of August. It was actually a record-breaking month for the 4th month in a row, and that is all thanks to you guys. We serviced 155 cars in the month of August. So in 31 days, we did 155 of your vehicles, and we actually signed up 27 new monthly members. It's absolutely insane. I can't even comprehend how much that is. So it was a lot of work, right? Obviously, we are limited on detailers and we are limited on base space, more base space than detailers, because I can't even hire new people right now because I don't have the place for them to work. Where are they going to work? In the parking lot? You know what I mean? So that is the biggest constraint right now, is the base space. But here's what happened. So as a lot of you know, we were actually building out a spot on South Church Street. We had one of our monthly members as our general contractor, actually, which is awesome. So shout out to him. But we were working up a deal. We had a lease actually physically signed. We had the contractor. We had plans submitted to the city to build this thing out. And we actually got a phone call. And basically that phone call went like this. It was like, hey, if you're going to wash cars indoors, you're going to need what's called an oil water separator installed in your facility. Now, I thought that wouldn't be too big of a deal. Maybe something that's 10, 15 grand, something like that. That turns out to be a close to 6-figure plus style job. Now, I didn't know that, but we would basically have to rip up the entire concrete in that space. We'd have to redo the foundational plumbing, and we would have to basically put a manhole cover in the parking lot. It was going to be a huge mess. And even with the lease signed, the owner was gracious enough to be like, look, that's not going to happen. And he actually ripped the lease up for us so that we're not on the hook with that. So a little bit of a whew moment, but that still leaves us with the problem. What do we do with all these monthly members and we only have 2 base spaces? Well, don't worry, because I am Logan. I am the Detail Donkey himself, and you already know that I have backup spaces on queue. Now, I did have to scramble to kind of get into this one, but we have another one that is actually this direction. So it's 3 minutes right down the road. The only downside to it is it was built in the 1990s, so it's a little bit older building than what we're used to. It's not brand new or anything crazy. It needs a little love. It needs a little fixer-upper mentality to it, but a fresh coat of paint and some new floors, and we'll be good to go. It shouldn't be too bad at all. Now, the big benefit to it is that it's 6,000 square feet. And I haven't signed a lease for it yet, but I have given them the deposit check. They're saying we could potentially move in September 15th, which is 2 weeks from today. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know if we'll do an immediate move or what that process is really going to look like with moving everything from here over there. But just know I don't want to say I've secured it yet because it's not quite there, but if it works out, I'll have secured 6,000 square feet of Detail Donkey awesomeness for you guys. And that is more than enough space. We actually calculated it out, and we would be able to fit 18 of you guys in that space, which is just, I mean, we would never need anything more than that, honestly. All right, so now that kind of goes over the shop and the situation and all the base spaces and stuff like that, let's get into the part that you care about, and that is the giveaway. So this month for the mini giveaway, we're doing a graphene spray-on coating. So all that means, it's a bunch of big fancy words, but essentially it's a spray-on graphene sealant that goes on top of y'all's ceramic coatings, and the branding is perfectly interlocked to where they're going to complement each other nicely. Essentially, every time you bring your vehicle in, we're putting a spray sealant on already, but it's not as strong. The lifespan for those sealants are usually like 2 to 3 weeks. It's more of just like a maintenance one. This graphene spray on, it goes in our foam cannons and it's part of our wash process. It's much more durable. You're looking at 3 to 6 months of durability as opposed to 2 to 3 weeks. So basically what you need to know for that is it's just going on top of your ceramic coating. It's going to be protection for your protection. All right, and to announce the winner of the big giveaway, we've already actually given it to him, but it is Justin Gordon. So he's the winner of this month's giveaway. He won the Amazon Fire TV, which brings us into the big giveaway for this month. So it's actually going to be a pair of Beats Solo 4. I believe I pronounced that right. but it's a pair of Beat headphones. That's what we're going to give. And we didn't order them. We didn't have them in a physical, like a physical one here this month, because we want whoever to win to be able to choose the color they want. They got like 4 color options. So if your name gets drawn this month, we're going to go ahead and get you a pair of Beats off of Amazon. And lastly, I just wanted to talk human to human with you guys. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that we've done. 130 members is absolutely insane. We actually have a problem in business where we have more demand than we do supply. And that's just such a fantastic way to run a business. It's super hard. Don't get me wrong. I mean, even right now it is, 9 o'clock on Labor Day, but like I said, that's just the lifestyle that comes with starting this thing up. And if you don't know already, our goal here at the Detail Donkey is to do this on a nationwide scale. And I just appreciate you guys taking this journey. I will continue to do this till I die. I will work on 7 cars a day by myself if I have to. And sometimes that's what it's been like this month. So again, I appreciate you guys being just super kind. A lot of you come in here and you just have the best attitudes, and it just makes our day so much better. It makes us want to give you a better job when you're nice too. So we just appreciate the kindness from so many of you. You've done Google reviews, you referred your friends. I see you guys commenting on the Facebook ads, just constantly pushing the brand. And I appreciate that so much. That it brings a tear to my eye sometimes. So again, thank you guys so much for that. And I just look forward to what we can kind of do in this new location, 6,000 square feet. I'm just stoked. I'm just blessed. And like I said, I have the best crew in the world. They know who they are. They've obviously just done such a phenomenal job to get up to speed. Even our newest guy is excelling super well. And I apologize for the tight availability. If you need to do a detail overnight, I'll do it. I'll be here till 3 a.m. anyways. Let's just roll. You know what I mean? So bring your cars, get them all in. Like I said, if you miss a month, you can roll over. And also, if you haven't gotten one, we have brochures for you guys. So the Meet Your Membership brochure, make sure you get that. It's got all the perks and benefits to the membership all in one nice printed folder. I spent a lot of money on those, so please enjoy them because it explains everything about the membership. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, a fantastic night, and I will see you at your appointments.